Night for a doubleheader here for AHSHA Division 1. We are back here on Sunday night. Our first game, Desert Vista against Horizon. The Huskies come in at 1-1 on the year here in game number 3 for them. For the Thunder, who are in the white jerseys, Horizon in the green with the yellow trim. DV in their usual white, blue, and yellow. The Thunder, this is game number 2. They lost last Sunday, a week from today, 5-1 to the Centennial Coyotes, the defending champions at the D1 level. Let's go through our goalies before we get started. For Desert Vista, it's Joaquin Keeler, the senior goalie wearing number 80, who's playing first game with Desert Vista. For Horizon, it's Grayson Argovitz, the sophomore goalie for the Huskies, and we're off and running here on Sunday night. Horizon wins the draw, comes right in on Argovitz, who doesn't get a save for that, but does see the puck for the first time today as it comes back out to neutral ice. Wetzel knocks it in and gets knocked down in the corner. Green tried to get it away. It came right back out in front, but Wetzel couldn't control, and Green will start the breakout with Orion Pesic, who did not play for Horizon last year, but head coach Andrew Lillard in his second year speaks glowingly about his top forward. Turnover in neutral ice. Here comes Kyle Ensley. The senior moves in, and he shoots it wide. Rebound try for Wetzel on the rebound off the back post, but he couldn't put it home. Pesic comes back the other way. A big opportunity for the senior Kyle Ensley. He's been at the D1 level for DV for over 3 years. Couldn't put that one away against Argovitz, who had a big 27-save shutout against Brophy in Horizon's first game. That was back last Saturday. I checked that last Friday. In the first game of the D1 level period here in 2024-2025 season for AHSHA. It comes back out to neutral ice. DV backhands it forward, taken away by Cole Moyer, the sophomore defenseman for the Huskies. And we'll try to go back the other way. Turned over, DV puts it right back in with Austin Wynn, the junior. Caught up behind the net. Argovitz looks over his left shoulder, now his right, as it comes back out. A few checks thrown by the Huskies on the half wall. Back to Jaden Cole at the blue line. His shot blocked off Llewellyn's stick and backline the net. Shapler for Desert Vista. I mentioned someone else had 5-1 loss to Centennial last weekend. It wasn't just the score that really frustrated the DV coaches. It was their penalties. 9 penalties in that game, and they allowed 2 power play goals because of it. 2 of the 5 for Centennial coming on the man advantage. Horizon flips it in. Can't get it deep. DV will break out. And Jay Brandt, the sophomore, comes deep down the right side. Put the soft shot in on Argovitz, who will keep the puck playing and get it to his defenseman, Cole Moyer. Moyer tried to just backhand it out, taken away by Tague. Desert Vista goes point to point, back in their own end. And now into the offensive zone. Tague along the right side, taken away by Horizon. They flipped it out, batted down by Bernard, the DV defenseman. And Horizon will reset in their own end. In neutral ice, it's Pesic across the line, who drags his backhand. Pesic to the backhand. He couldn't put it past Keeler. A big save for Keeler in their first opportunity for Horizon. Orion Pesic, we've been talking about him, played AAA Coyotes last year. Let's take another look. You're going to see Pesic there, number 90. Goes to the backhand. Little toe drag near the skate. Got a shot away, but big save for Keeler, who was sick last week, couldn't play for DV in their first game against those Coyotes. So seeing first action in the regular season at the D1 level. Desert Vista had a senior goalie move on, Jonah Bankel, from last year, along with sophomore Dylan Hansen. Needed to find somebody else, and Keeler stepped up and is expected to be their starter the entire way, as long as everybody stays healthy, of course. Cross your fingers. Pesic in the offensive zone for Horizon on the far side in the corner. Stopped by Bernard, pinned to the wall. Taken away by Desert Vista. Here's Tague out of the group. Past the red line, now into the offensive zone. Long-range shot goes wide, but it was offside anyway. And we get a stoppage with 11:37 to go in the first period. One shot for either team. Horizon coming off a year that they don't really want to remember. They went 4 wins, 14 losses, and 3 ties. However, they were a very young team last year, and they have a lot of guys coming back with more experience. doing some more team bonding. You mentioned guys coming back. Reed Karcher. EJ Green has been with the program for a while. EJ is now a captain of this team. Will Hoffman coming back. And, of course, not in net tonight, but Spencer Liebig also back with Tampa, or check that Horizon. Santino Lane over the line, trying to stick handle his way into the slot. Taken away by Green, that captain that we mentioned, wearing the C on his chest. Gets it ahead to Estep, who got into the DV offensive zone, then turned it over. Pass to Varley, and he takes a big hit neutral ice by Green, but gave it right back on a reverse check. Green went down after it looked like he had the momentum coming to Varley, as he couldn't control the puck in neutral ice. Schapler on the far side, at the half wall in the offensive zone for the AZ Vista, just flips it down behind the net. Green will take it on the backhand, watched by Santino Lane. Here's Moyer, who will try the near side to exit the zone, and Horizon does just that. One shot for either team so far. It was a good opportunity for each team, too. Ensley started off with almost a breakaway. It was one-on-one, and Ensley had a good angle as Quillinan goes back for Desert Vista to secure this puck. And then you had Orion Pesek make a few nice moves in the slot and almost put the puck in the back of the net, but a good save by Keeler. As DV ices the puck, and it'll come all the way back down to their defensive end, just 4.5 feet in to the first period. We talked about Horizon last year, 11th out of 12 in the Division I level. Desert Vista is a team and a program that's trying to have consistent winning, of course, after winning the championship 2 years ago. Their first championship in almost over 20 years. They did so in really fun territory, coming back down 4-1 against Notre Dame in the championship. In the slot, Case Wong put the shot on net. His rebound came out to the slot, taken away by Kyle Ensley, who moves in the neutral zone, 2-on-1. Ensley into the middle, tried to get a shot away. Wetzel did, but it hit the side of the net. Puck jumping on Desert Vista in the offensive zone here early. Green picks up the puck, enters the offensive zone, but he's offside as his shot goes wide to the glove side of Keeler. Horizon had numbers there, 3-on-2 with Pesek, Hoffman, and Green, who was stepping up from defense. Usually a forward on that top line, but head coach Andrew Lillard in his second year, moving him back to D tonight. A few injuries, a few travel players out, and that's how it goes. I guess that's how a captain earns his stripes, right? Playing both ways of the ice and finding a way to get his team the numbers where they can. Green picks it off in neutral ice, gets it to Hoffman, who crosses the DV line, then turned it over to Wetzel. Zach Kahn with a nice short pass in neutral ice to Kyle Ensley, who enters the offensive zone. Ensley on the far side in the circle will take it down below the goal line. On the back end, we'll take it back out to the far side half wall and lost the puck to Horizon. Here's Pesek across the logo in the offensive zone. Tried to stick handle past Ryan Kim. It hit his stick. Then goes back down behind the Thunder goal line. Gordy Anderson, the senior D, flips it off toward the near side half wall. Pesek applies the pressure. Belt from the defensive zone position steps up and takes it away to keep the puck inside the zone. And we have our first penalty as Belt was knocked down. First penalty about 6 minutes in. It's Liam Wetzel who's heading to the box. The call from the official is roughing. Let's see a replay here as it came here on the near side of the half wall. Belt got hit right in the corner, right there by Wetzel, and that's the call. What a great view from our camera angle there. So first power play for either team goes to the Horizon Huskies. Roughing the call against Wetzel. Pesek sets up in the circle. Moyer out there as well. Hoffman back at the blue with Green. Hoffman picks up the puck at the top of the zone after they won the faceoff. Gets it down to Moyer on the far side half wall. Back up top, EJ Green circles the zone. Lane couldn't pick off the pass. Pesek steps up and puts it off the glove of Keeler. He was wide open in the circle after a couple turnovers by the Thunder. Green at the top, his shot off the blocker of Keeler. Two big saves for the Thunder goalie so far in this power play. That's only 25 seconds old, but DV gets the clear as Brogan Tague knocked it out toward neutral ice. Horizon comes right back with it. Mucha drops it for Pesek, who walked into the circle and scores. A give and go with Mucha, and Orion Pesek gets Horizon on the board with 8:31 to go in the first period. It's a power play goal for the second goal this season for the senior. Nice job by Mucha. Got it to Pesek, then a couple nice stick handles, and he went high blocker at the top of the net and puts it in the back of the net to give Horizon a 1-0 lead. So Pesek will get the goal. The assist will go to Ben Mucha and Hoffman. Horizon thought they could get away with an extra player on the ice. The officials stopped that pretty quickly. So Mucha and Hoffman get the assists on the power play marker for Orion Pesek. 1-0 Horizon with 8:25 to go as play continues. Quillinan back in his own end for the Thunder. Knocks it out to neutral ice. Picked up by Schapler across the offensive zone line for Desert Vista. Takes it down behind the goal line and circles the zone. Back out top, Gordy Anderson. The near side half wall. Puts it in front, tipped in front by Schapler. Couldn't put it home off the pad of Argovitz. It was caught up in the slot. Desert Vista keeps zone time as well. Brandt picks it up. Nice stick handling move on the far side circle. Taken off the puck by Mucha, but he got the puck right back. Caught him at the blue line and knocked right back deep by the Thunder. Reed Karcher picks it up and knocks it out to neutral ice. It came right back to him and now went to the offensive zone. Karcher in the near side circle, and his shot went off the stick handle of Keeler. Off the boards, 2-on-1 for Desert Vista the other way. In the far side circle, the shot goes off the blocker of Argovitz and back behind the net. That taken by Austin Wynn, who was coming right off the bench, and the puck came right to him. A perfect recipe for a 2-on-1 and a better save by Argovitz, who keeps this game at 1-0 Horizon. 7:10 to go in the first period. Orion Pesek power play goal broke the tie just about a minute ago. Schapler a neutral ice for Desert Vista. Gets it to Anderson, who turns it over a neutral ice. Picked up by Deed. Pesek gets the pass across the DV line. Circles in the near side circle. Keeping it in the zone is E.J. Green. He steps in. Now at the circle to the backhand. Lost the puck. Pesek tried to pick it up in the slot, but six were in the way and denied him. Green gets back for Horizon, and it comes back out to neutral. Gets it to Pesek at the red line in front of the Desert Vista penalty box. He gets hit into the boards. Green will pick it up in his own zone. Pressured, and now he takes a spill. Turns it over. True Anderson steps up. His shot went over the net. That's the sophomore forward and brother of Gordy Anderson. As the brothers play together, Anderson and Anderson. Gordy a defenseman and Truman a forward. Still caught up in the Horizon D zone, and now they break it out with Gavin Estep, who had a goal last night against Notre Dame. Horizon taking their first loss of the season to the, as usual, favorites Notre Dame Prep Saints. They lost 8-3 last night. Trying to make it a 1-1 weekend, and they've had a good start. Orion Pesek's power play goal has made it 1-0 with under 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Estep keeps it at the blue. Now it came right back to him as he came down the boards. Caught up in the far side circle. Picked up by Tage for Desert Vista, and he'll skate it out. Past the logo into the Horizon zone. Has some space on the backhand in the near side circle. Puts it on net. Rebound try, and Argovitz covers it up. It was the big body of Connor Hughes into the slot and into the blue crease as he put the rebound try right back into the pads of Argovitz, who makes another stop. Face off to the right of the goaltender for the Huskies. 5:21 to go in the first period. 1-0 Horizon in front. Lane loses the draw for DV. It came back out to Cole Varley, who kept it in the Horizon zone for a moment before the Huskies whipped it all the way down, but not enough for icing. Picked up by Ryan Kim, gets over to Gordy Anderson. Those two will be playing a lot of ice and a lot of time this year for the Thunder. 2-on-1 as a turnover comes about. Schapler in the far side circle. His shot off the goal of Argovitz, and it goes in the back of the net. Rebound try. It was Santino Lane on the far side. Let's see who they give it to. Schapler was battling forward as well. He's going to be the first one in line. Davis Schapler for Desert Vista ties us up with just under 5 minutes to go in the first period. It was a 2-on-1 rush. Argovitz made the first save, but then the rebound try by Schapler went into the back of the net past Argovitz, and we are tied Schaffler gets his first goal of the season. Assist. They're going to give it to Lane. This is what I originally thought. The assist goes to Schaffler. We'll give it to Santino Lane. Nevertheless, it is his first goal of the season as well, as we are still only in game number 2. Pesek across the line, and his shot is gobbled up by Keeler on a quick odd man rush for the Huskies. Both teams are moving quick in the neutral zone and are getting numbers. They're getting odd man rushes. Pesek with a nice shot just above the circles there as Keeler made the stop. 1-1 game with 4:30 to go in period number 1. So Lane for DV, Pesek for Horizon is where we stand. In neutral ice, Moyer looks to knock it ahead. Picked up by DV and Ensley across the line on the backhand in the near side circle. Now to the forehand, takes the check from Moyer, keeps possession. Behind the goal line on the far side. Back to the point, Quillinen. Flips it to Cole on the near side blue line. Down low for Kahn. In the slot, Ensley was coming down. He turned it over. Horizon with numbers the other way. Pesek looked to get it to Hoffman, but it's picked off by the Thunder. Clearing attempt kept in the zone by Case Wong. That third forward on the Hoffman and Pesek line because Green is playing D tonight, like we mentioned earlier. Wetzel enters the zone and backhands it in. Ensley goes to battle with Moyer on the near side half wall and now down towards the goal line. Wetzel comes out of the group with it on the near side. Looks to backhand it deep. Picked off by Moyer. Pesek takes it in neutral ice. Battling sticks with Zach Kahn. All legal, but the thing that wasn't legal is he entered the zone after the puck did. Or check that he entered the zone before the puck did. And that makes it offside, as you can see the great rules we have that come up. Sometimes I need a little reminder, too. Who knows? 3:30 to go in period number 1. And we're tied at 1. Desert Vista leading in shots 10-7. Horizon wins the draw, and Deej puts it in deep. Picked up by Ryan Kim behind Keeler's net. Takes a couple whacks to the ankles and keeps possession. Kim, the senior, long pass across ice looking for Schaffler, but he couldn't touch it as it was in front of him, and it goes down for icing. What was so difficult, and probably why Schaffler was the first man in line for Desert Vista after the goal, was because both him and Lane both got their sticks in that vicinity on the rebound, on the opportunity for Desert Vista. It was just a matter of who touched it. I guess Schaffler thought so. Lane gets credit. Who knows if they'll change it. Also, both are wearing 11 and 21, and it's close. Hard to see. Caught up in front of the Horizon bench. Picked up by the Huskies as they look to exit the zone. They get it out to neutral, where Ryan Kim picks it up. Gets it over to his D partner in Bernard. It's flipped up in neutral ice. Knocked down by Llewellyn, but turned over to A.J. Brandt. Brandt on the near side half wall, cuts into the zone, puts it in front, nobody home. Llewellyn picks it up, tries to backhand it out, couldn't get the job done. Picked up by Tague, whose shot was blocked in the slot. Desert Vista keeps possession at the top. It's Bernard on the near side at the top of the circle. Cross-ice pass. Shot goes off the post. That was Brandt, who was coming down from the top and got a shot away, but couldn't beat the iron. Horizon will have a clear breakout here as they get it out to neutral. Green uses the wall to his advantage and enters the zone on the near side. Green in front, back door, they score! It's Pesek again, his second goal of the period, as Green sets it up and Pesek finishes the job with 2:02 to go in the first period. So we go back and forth and back. E.J. Green steps up, used the wall really nicely to set up the 2-on-1. Pesek with an open net to finish the job. His second goal. We're still in the first period. Horizon leads 2-1. Green gets the assist. They're also going to give an assist to Deej, Bryce Deej, the junior forward. Horizon up 2-1, under 2 minutes to go in the first. DV now back in their own end as play starts one more time. Flipped up and in the Horizon offensive zone. Tage picks it up for the Thunder, and he'll skate it out into the Horizon zone. Drops it back. Tage gets it back behind the goal line on the backhand. Looked to feed it out in front. Came all the way back to the blue line. Anderson shot save. Rebound try is covered up by Argovitz before any Thunder, that being Truman Anderson, who was in the area, could get a rebound shot away. Argovitz has been good. He's let a couple of rebounds up. But overall, on DV's toughest chances, he's made the first save. The rebounds is what got him in trouble on the only goal that DV has so far. That was scored by Santino Lane or Davis Shapler. It was Lane, but we continue. Pescatore into the zone, looking for the first period hat trick already. Gets it down deep, back out to the blue line. Karcher picks it up for Horizon. His shot into the glove of Keeler, and he gets the whistle. 1:09 to go. DV last year, we were talking about 13-6-1, a really good season. Number 4 seed in Division I. Did lose in the quarterfinals to number 5 seed Pinnacle over at Mullet Arena. And they lost a good amount of seniors as well, and impactful ones. Starting with Ryan Jim, who was that playoff MVP in their championship run 2 years ago. Last year, 30 points in 15 games as Horizon shot gets deflected from the blue line and into the netting. And Trevor Kaminsky, who was their captain last year, number 1 defense, was playing well. Half the game, almost every single night. He was a great defenseman. They also lost Landon Hart and Jonah Benkel, 4 of the many seniors that they lost from last year. Horizon wins the draw. Back to Karcher at the blue line. His shot goes high and wide. Desert Vista on the breakout. They have a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Up to Lane across the Horizon line. On the backhand, we'll have to slow it down. Backhand try, puts it in front. Caught up in the slot. Bouncing puck. Horizon tried to get it out. Kept in by Cole for the moment for DV. And then it comes out to neutral. Pace is quickening up here at the end of the first period. 35 seconds to go. Argovitz puts it in the corner after a long-range shot from neutral ice. It bounces up and out to the netting, which draws the whistle. Now, what's pretty funny already, and it's, a question. In baseball, in the first month, it's, all right, the pitching is always in front of the hitting until it catches up. In hockey, we're still in We're still in September. It's still 102 degrees outside, of course. Is the defense ahead of the offense? Is the goaltending ahead of the offense and shots that are coming toward? Looking through the league, it seems like the scoring is down a little bit to start out, depending on, of course, which game you look at. Last week, we had Hamilton and Notre Dame here on the YouTube channel as Long enters the zone with 15 to go, and Notre Dame lost 2-1 to Hamilton in a very good defensive game for both sides. 10 seconds ago, Hamilton Horizon in the offensive zone, and green shot was knocked down by Keeler with 5. One last chance for DV. Kim across the line with 2. With 1, drops it for Sapler. Big shot at the end, and it went high and wide off the glass. End of the first period, 2-1 Horizon. The Huskies lead on 2 goals by Orion Pesek. 1 on the power play and 1 even strength. Santino Lane got credit for the only DV goal, and we'll be right back for period number 2. Back for period number 2 here on the AHSHA YouTube page. 2-1 Horizon in front after 1 over Desert Vista. Orion Pesek with 2 goals in the first period. 1 on the power play, 1 even strength. And Santino Lane with the goal for the Desert Vista Thunder. Huskies now going from right to left, DV vice versa, as Horizon wins the draw. And Hoffman looks to backhand it right in front of the penalty box in the offensive zone. He lays Wetzel out neutral ice. Picked up by Kahn for DV. He steps in and shoots it over the net. Got a piece of the glass and maybe a piece of the glove of Grayson Argovitz. Long pass to neutralize, 2-on-1 for Horizon. Hoffman shot, he scores! Hoffman from the far circle goes glove side on Keeler, and the Huskies strike just 24 seconds into the second period. Will Hoffman makes it 3-1 Horizon. It was a long pass to neutral ice. Hoffman had Wong on the far side, took it himself, went short side, and into the back of the net as Horizon takes a 3-1 lead. Hoffman, the senior forward. It's been the seniors for Horizon. 2 by Pesek, 1 by Hoffman. And these Huskies now lead 3-1 and are looking for more. Across the line is Pesek at the top of the circle. Couldn't get his first shot away. Got another try at it, and the backhand shot was stopped by Keeler's pad. Moyer gets the assist on the Hoffman goal. Hoffman picks it up in his own defensive end, looks to skate it out and does with ease. Kahn splits his stick and takes it away, and also took a hit in the process. Wetzel in neutral ice. Dropped it for Kahn. And it came back to the defensive zone for Horizon. Looks like this is offside. And it is. Now we're going to have to go down to the scorer's area because they actually got the goal wrong. They gave it to Orion Pesek, which is not a bad guess if you're watching Horizon because he scores a lot. But it was not him this time. It was Will Hoffman. But Moyer got the assist, and it was a really nice pass from Moyer from his own defensive zone to basically the offensive zone for Horizon. Desert Vista looking to bounce back here. As a shot from the blue line off the stick of Bernard was saved by the right leg and pad of Argovitz. Horizon the other way. Green on the outside, looking to cut toward the net. Taken off the puck with some toughness, and it's going to draw a penalty. E.J. Green was coming down the near side with speed on the backhand, looking to cut right out in front, and he was knocked down hard. Let's see who they get. It looks like they're going to get Chapler, and they will. So Chapler to the penalty box. And the second chance for Horizon on the power play, which they were successful at in the first period. Face off won by DV. They're looking to exit the zone. Back to Green at the blue line. Steps in and couldn't get a lane for a shot. Far side circle. His shot goes high and wide and will carry him all the way out of the zone. Power play, and the official call is roughing against Chapler as he took down Green illegally as he was cutting toward the net. Here's Pesek across the logo, trying to go into the offensive zone. Taken away by Desert Vista. That was A.J. Brandt stopping Pesek and knocking it all the way back toward Argovitz's net. 35 seconds gone in the penalty against Chapler. 2:10 gone in the second period. Will Hoffman already with the goal for Horizon, making it 3-1 here in the middle frame. Caught up in neutral ice. Pesek will regain it for Horizon. Goes far side for Green as they enter the zone. Green now with numbers as he cuts toward the net, and his shot easily saved by Keeler. Didn't have to move, just had to squeeze it. 61 seconds to go in the penalty against Chapler. Face off in the Horizon offensive end as they get their second power play unit going now. It'll be Wong, Deej, Estep, Gross, and Karcher. Face off to the left of Keeler. Puck down, comes right back out in front, and the first save by Keeler on that face-off as getting a shot away was Archer, or check that, it was Deej. It came right to him in the slot, and Keeler was up to the challenge. 45 seconds to go until Chapler comes out of the box. Deej across the offensive zone line for Horizon on the near side, gets it down deep to Estep at the goal line. Backhands it back behind the net. Keeler looks over his left shoulder as Horizon toss it up to the far side half wall. Now at the top, it's Karcher. Down to the half wall for Case Wong. DV takes it and whips it all the way across on the near side and down. One more rush here for Horizon, but Tage takes it away, but couldn't gain the puck as it was bouncing in the slot. No one was around him, but the puck jumps over his stick. Tage doing a good job forechecking here as Wong cuts in neutral ice, lost the puck. Shapler's out of the box. Successful PK for Desert Vista. So Horizon now 1 for 2 on the power play today. Up 3-1 with 11:18 to go in period number 2. Ensley takes the puck on the offensive zone line, puts it in front, Lane shoots, and he scores! Kyle Ensley to Santino Lane. DV kills the penalty, and they score. Lane with number 2 today, and cuts the lead to 3-2. Nice play by Ensley as he came right back out in front. Lane went to the forehand and went blocker side on Argovitz to make it a 1-goal game with all ones on the scoreboard, 11-11. Lane gets the goal. Assists go to Ensley and Ryan Kim. So 3-2 game as the scoring continues. Forget what I was saying about the defense being ahead of the offense. Wraparound try here for Green, and Keeler got to the post before the puck did. It comes back to Moyer in his own end. They go far side looking for Green. Didn't have his head up, so he didn't know where the puck was. Hahn in his own zone. Makes a few nice moves across the red line. Now into the offensive end. His team was in a change, so he has to wait for them to get on the ice. Back to the blue line. Bernard's shot was blocked down, and he also got tripped down in the process. Centering pass to Ensley. Had to lift a few sticks to gain control of the puck, and then lost it. It comes to Green in neutral. Took a few checks from 2 DV skaters. Still has the puck on the far side circle, and his shot goes high and wide. Caroms to the near side half wall, picked up by Kyle Ensley. One of just a few still with the DV program, and I say that because the team was so old that year in terms of being champions 2 years ago and still playing this year. Ensley, Max Quillen, and Zach Hahn got into a couple games as well. And Ryan Kim, of course, who scored the first goal of that championship game. Centering pass picked off by the Huskies, over 5 minutes gone in period number 2. Caught up in neutral, Quillen in, knocks it ahead for Wetzel. Wetzel drops it for Kahn. Kahn, near side circle, shoots, blocker save by Argovitz. Good strong shot by Kahn, but into the blocker as Argovitz makes another save, this time with his right pad on a shot from the blue line by Cole. 3-on-2 for Horizon if they hurry on the way back. It started by Pesek. He has Hoffman with him. Far side circle. Pesek will circle the zone. Pesek in front. The shot by Wong was blocked by the leg of Cole. Pesek gets it back, and another glove save by Keeler. Where is it? It comes back out to the blue line, where Belt picks it up. A soft shot in on Keeler, and he makes the stop and covers. Ryan Pesek making things happen, but Jaden Cole with a big block as he put it in front. Let's see if we get a look. That was the most recent shot. Earlier in the shift, you had Pesek going around the net. Wong maybe had an open net on that far side. But Jaden Cole got himself in the way. He really took a big step last year for this DV team defensively. They were good defensively as the shot deflects to Keeler and stopped. A shot from the blue line that was deflected on the way, and Keeler adjusted very well. Horizon's bench came up. They thought they scored as the puck came back out to the blue line. Not a strong shot, but one that did the job to get in. It went off Gordy Anderson skating in front, so a little friendly fire there from Desert Vista. Keeler makes the stop. It comes back to Belt at the red line, taken away by Brandt. 3-on-1 for DV. Brandt near side circle, centering pass. Shot was blocked far side and blocked away from the slot. Taken away, breakaway pass. Pesek picks it up. And he's taken off the puck by Cole, who does a great job coming back and stopping that opportunity. Jaden Cole making 2 big plays on this shift for the Thunder. 8:15 to go in period number 2. 3-2 Horizon in front. Long knocks it all the way down for Horizon. Icing waved off. The official rules that Anderson could have got there a little bit quicker. I think he was milking it a little bit, expecting the icing. Two-line pass from Kim is knocked away by Karcher. We got it right back. Kim did at the red line. Makes a few nice moves across the horizon line. On the far side, cuts to the middle. Still loose in the slot. Takes backhand shot. Went off the side of the net. Back behind. Kim can't keep the puck in the zone. He's going to have to hustle back as Llewellyn knocks it ahead. Looking for Deeds. In neutral ice, it's picked up by DV. They come back the other way. And Anderson shot, glove, or check that off the stick of Belt and out of play. 7:30, exactly halfway gone here in period number 2. Here in the game. Nice defense there by Belt as he got a stick in the way of the shooting lane. And it went up into the netting. Going in at the blue line after DV won the draw. His shot was blocked. Bounces up to Llewellyn at neutral, but Quillen did a good job of coming back and stopping that odd man rush. DV across the line. Anderson's shot, that being Truman's, was blocked off a stick. Horizon, who's been really good in the transition game today. That's been their bread and butter. They get a block, they get a stop, and they come back the other way really quickly. Shot goes wide from the Thunder. Mucha picks it up for Horizon, goes off the wall, looking for EJ Green, who comes over the line. Green on the far side, now at the half wall, spins on a dime, looking to get the puck deep. Took it away from a DV stick, that being Quillen. Centering pass looking for Llewellyn. He was knocked down in the process. No arms go up. Quillen picks up the puck and comes back the other way. It's Olsen who knocked it in front. Puck goes back out in the air. Tague on the far side circle, puts it back out to Kim at the blue. Over to Quillen, near side blue line. Big slap shot and a big block by EJ Green, the captain, getting his body in the way and sacrificing it for a block shot. Armantha puts it in the far corner. Archer goes off the wall, but not out. Kept in by the Thunder. Far side goal line, sharp angle shot by Tague. Caught iron, but nothing else. DV keeps possession in the zone. Archer picked off the pass as it went down deep along the wall. Kim at the blue line kept it in. Kim on the forehand. Far side circle. His shot blocked and off the glass. Quillen now. Near side blue line keeps the zone. Long offensive zone shift here for the Thunder. Green will try the far side boards and gets a fortuitous bounce as it goes past the defenseman. And it will not be enough for icing. Quillen picks it up for DV behind his own net. Pressured by Llewellyn. 5:30 to go in period number 2. Horizon up 3-2. Kim behind his own net, dropped it for Quillen at the end of a very long shift, and actually a good long shift for the D partner. Usually you don't want that as defenseman, but most of the time has been in the offensive zone and creating opportunities. Kim back in his own end for DV on the back end. Across the red line now into the Horizon end on the near side. Puts it through his legs, caught an edge and went into the boards. Surrounded by 2 Huskies. It's picked up by Lane with room. Lane near side circle. Shoots, saved by Argivas. Rebound try, and he's in! It's Varley on the rebound. The senior, Cole Varley, puts it in the back of the net, and DV has tied this game up. It was all set up by the first shot. That was a good save by Argivitz as Lane, who keeps creating, he's going to get an assist on that one. As will Jaden Cole. 2 goals and an assist for Santino Lane. We are tied up at 3 with under 5 minutes to go. So Lane and Cole on the assist. The goal by Cole Varley. Good for the Varley family. Reed, a brother of Cole, been in the DV program, graduated after last year's season. Is always a gritty and good player, playing big minutes for the Thunder. This one's cleared all the way down, and it will have enough for icing as Anderson went back for the Thunder. 4:20 to go in the second. 3-3 game. Horizon, who was up 3-1, just 30 seconds into the second period, has given up 2 straight. Santino Lane with his second goal, and Cole Varley ties us up. Not only has Lane been so good offensively, we mentioned 2 goals, 1 assist, but Jaden Cole has made a few really nice plays defensively, stopping the breakaway one way, stopping a 2-on-1 at another time in this period, and he did a good job of setting up Lane in the corner on the forecheck. A step for Horizon in neutral ice. Gets it in deep where Anderson has to pick it up behind his own net on the backhand. Gets it to Kahn. And check that, Wetzel right back to Anderson across the Horizon line on the far side circle. It bounces in the slot. Picked up by the Huskies, then turned over to Zach Kahn. Centering pass for Anderson. Couldn't control it. It was in his skates. He does get it in deep, though. Watched closely by Fescue. Fescue got it deep for Horizon, but not out. Anderson at the top. Over to Cole, near side circle. Sharp shot. Good save by Argovitz with the right pad. Turnover in front. Ensley shot, and he put it high. Horizon just looking to clear the puck, and they left it in front for Kyle Ensley. Not a good recipe, but he missed it high of the net as DV could have came back from 3-1 with 3 straight in a matter of 7 minutes or so. 3 minutes to go in period number 2. Estep gets it out to neutral, picked up by Anderson in front of his own bench. Got it past 1-4 checker, took a hit. As he got it past, picked up by Ensley, he's all alone. Ensley between his legs and couldn't get it past Argovitz. The Horizon D stepped up and Ensley was all alone, but he got a little too fancy. His second key opportunity in the last, 30 seconds, went between his legs, tried to go high, but couldn't put it through. Now, Ensley has seen someone put the puck between his legs before. I'm not sure if he was playing in the game, but as a freshman, that was 3 years ago, Reed Gramlich for Notre Dame against Desert Vista in the semifinals in a 1-0 affair. This was the only goal with 4 or 5 minutes left in the third period. Reed Gramlich put it between his legs and into the back of the net for Notre Dame to take the lead in a game that they would beat the Thunder in and go to the championship, eventually losing the pinnacle, the last ever AHSHA championship game at Oceanside, as Keeler gets the save, as moving down the far side was Hoffman. Anyways, that was 3 years ago, yet it was in this rink, it was on this ice sheet, and I can still remember it like it was yesterday. Reed Gramlich, just graduated last year, or last May, after last season. DV will pick it up and come back the other way. Gramlich for Notre Dame went to 4 championship games in 4 years. Sharp shot by Brandt comes in front. Good save by Argovitz, and the rebound comes right back to him in the blue paint. He covers up. 3-3 game, 2:03 to go in the second period. Imagine going to 4 championship games in 4 years in high school. He won just one his freshman year with his brother Cade, and lost in his sophomore, junior, and senior year. Pinnacle, DV, and Centennial last year. In neutral ice, Schaffler takes a big hit from Pesic. That one went right to his chest. He gets right back up, Schaffler does. Picked up by Hoffman across the line on the far side. Hoffman circles the net. Still with possession, centering pass. Long shot saved by Keeler. Rebound, Pesic, and Keeler got that one too. More pressure from this top line for Horizon between Pesic, Long, and Hoffman. Keeler up to the task. Up to 27 shots for DV, 22 for the Huskies. Check that, 3 of them coming on that chance. Horizon wins the offensive zone draw, gets it back to Moyer at the blue line. Down to Hoffman on the near side half wall, bouncing puck in the slot. Who has it? The Thunder pick it up, and Truman Anderson will skate it out. Into neutral, now across the offensive zone line. Drop pass for Mantha. His shot went wide to the short side. From the blue line, Bernard stepped up, and Horizon's going to take advantage. 2-on-1. Hoffman with Pesic. Hoffman got it across on the far side and tried to give it back to his forward and line partner, but the pass was broken up. Thunder come back the other way. Tague over the line, has Mantha with him. Amantha and Tay tried the drop pass, but this one was picked off. Pesek will come back the other way, one-on-one with Gordy Anderson. Pesek through his legs, try to go right back through Anderson's legs. Club in the slot. Pesek's shot went wide. I don't know how he got the shot away, and he just missed the net by a couple inches, or else that would have been not only the hat trick, but a highlight reel goal. Horizon knocks it in, 40 seconds to go in period number 2. Anderson to Bernard behind DV's own net. Picked up by Mucha. Now Green steps up from the blue line for Horizon. Near side circle to Wellen. Mucha knocks it down. Bernard cross ice. Picked up by Green. Green at the blue line, steps in, now in the slot. Green shoots, saved by Keeler and cleared out of the slot by Anderson. Long shift for Horizon here, 10 seconds to go. Centering pass, cleared away. Bernard picks it up for DV. Bernard goes cross ice with 5, with 2. Chapel couldn't get a shot away, and that's the end of the second period. 3-3 the score between Desert Vista and Horizon in a fast-moving and 3-goal second period. Desert Vista with 2 to tie us up at 3. We'll be right back for period number 3 here on the AHSHA YouTube page. Back here for period number 3 here on the AHSHA YouTube page, Horizon and Desert Vista. Here on our Sunday doubleheader. Our second game tonight is Mountain Ridge and Basha Perry right after this. It's going to be a great game. Mountain Ridge favored to be top 3. Basha Perry coming off a loss last weekend, looking for a little revenge. Those two teams met up in the quarterfinals last year with Mountain Ridge winning 2-0 over Basha Perry over at Mullet Arena. Third period off and running between DV and Horizon. Right off the draw, DV picking the puck up. They were down 3-1 at the second. Quillen puts it in front, and the shot by Varley couldn't get much on it. So Argovich just picks it up in the blue crease. That has a good amount of snow in it. Of course, we don't cut the ice between periods here in the regular season. So you could say that's an advantage for not only the goaltenders, but really the defense as a whole. Puck's going to slow down. Face off to the left of Argovich. Lane pushes off the draw and tried to push it toward the net. His shot went high and wide. Behind the net, Moyer cuts him off. Varley at the side of the net tried to maneuver in front, and Horizon picks off the pass, and we'll come back the other way with Hoffman. Will Hoffman knocked into the boards by Quillen, and his two seniors come together. Cole goes backhand off the wall on the far side, picked off by Pesek before it could exit the zone. Got it to Gross, who put it in front, knocked away to the far side corner by Quillen. He's pressured by Wong. Quillen backhands it to the near side half wall. Picked off by Gross. His shot went wide and well wide of the glove side of Keeler. Clearing attempt stopped by Hoffman, who put it back out to neutral. DV has to touch up. Horizon picks it off. Wong into the offensive zone looking for Pesek. Pass was cut off by Shapler. 1:10 gone in the third period. 3-3 tie. Only 2 penalties in this game as well, both against the Thunder. Horizon with a power play goal to start the scoring off. That was Orion Pesek in the first period. Mucha picked up the clearing attempt, and his shot was deflected down and confused Keeler as he was going with the glove and straight up missed it. Lucky for him, it went over the net. Horizon keeps his own. Centering pass from Nucci at the top of the slot. Stick lift by Lane, and he gets it out to Varley in neutral. Varley backhands it down behind the net. TV will go for a full change. Horizon comes out of their own zone. EJ Green pressured by Zach Kahn. Both of them with pressure on their sticks, and Green is laid out neutral ice by Wetzel. It was a legal one, and Green takes his time to get up. He shakes his head, and Deed picks up the puck and whips it in. Back behind the net is Llewellyn on the far side. Goes back out to the blue. Green shot deflected in front. Might have got his own man as Wetzel picks up the rebound. DV looking to go the other way with numbers with Zach Kahn. Kahn backhand pass in front. Knocked out of midair by Green. Cutting down the far side. It looked like Kyle Ensley. Going to go back door one more time. DV keeps the zone. Anderson at the blue. Gets it down to Ensley in the blue line. Got it to Wetzel in front, but couldn't get a shot away. Back down to Ensley below the goal line. Back to the blue line. It's Kim over to Anderson on the near side. Lost the puck. Backhands it in front. Rebound try by Wetzel. Long shift for Desert Vista in the offensive zone here. Near side goal line. Back out to the near side blue line. Anderson. He whips it around the boards. Green picks it up for Horizon. Remember, he got laid out earlier in this shift by Wetzel, and those two come together one more time. Kim kept it in right at the blue line. Back to Kahn at the half wall. Horizon just looking for any sort of clear, any sort of change, and they get it here. 2-on-2 rush. Parcher over to Green. Green near side circle, and his shot was saved by Keeler's glove. It handcuffed him a little bit, but makes the save nevertheless. 11:45 to go in the third period of a tie game, 3-3. Surprised Green, and on that far side, like Gross or Llewellyn, had any energy to come back down the other way. The Thunder has Huskies pinned in the offensive zone for a while there, as Parcher's soft shot is just covered by the glove of Keeler. Step will take the draw for the Huskies. Loses it to the Thunder. Cole goes from near side to far. Along the wall, Quillinan gets it ahead. Looking for Wynn. Wynn across the line on the near side. Stops on a dime. Backhands as he moves towards the slot. Cole picks up the blue line. His shot deflected down, and a good save by Argovitz. Wynn got a stick on the deflection, but Argovitz's pad kept it out. And a soft shot in on Argovitz allows him to cover, as that one came off the stick of Brandt. Really good work by Austin Wynn there. Got the puck in the offensive zone. Fed his D, that being Jaden Cole, and then deflected his shot. Down and on net. But Argovitz in the right position to stop that puck and stop the shot from going in. 3-3 score, 11:17 to go in the third period. Offensive zone draw for the Thunder. Wynn will take it. The officials rule that we're going to do it one more time. Wynn kicked out of the offensive zone circle. Went down a little early. Face-off win by Brandt, right to Wynn on the far side. Back to the blue line. Cole, big slap shot, saved by Argovitz. Rebound, and it went wide. A third opportunity. Argovitz diving in the crease, and Pesic picks it up for Horizon. What a chance for Desert Vista, as Wynn was in there along with Brandt on the rebound try to put it in the back of the net, but the shot went wide. 4 minutes gone here in the third of a tie game. DV with their next goal would come back from 3-1. As they were down 3-1 at the start of the second. Chapler over the line. His shot off the leg of Belt and into the corner. Brandt on the backhand makes a few nice stick handles. Centering pass, they score. Chapler scores 4-3 Desert Vista. Davis Chapler, after some good work down low by Brandt, comes right out in front. Argovitz wasn't ready. Pass him, and Chapler has the goal. 10:35 to go in the third period. Davis Chapler from A.J. Brandt. And the Thunder lead by 1. Now Horizon's the team chasing after they were the one doing all the work early. They haven't scored since the start of the second. And Desert Vista has scored 3 straight. Anderson looks to keep the offensive zone blue line for the Thunder. He turned it over. Here's Llewellyn for over the offensive zone line. Back by Ryan Kim, who pins his man, that being Hoffman, to the boards. Jordy Anderson rides the wall. Picked off by Mucha. Big hit in the offensive zone. That coming from Cole Moyer. Here's Gross across the offensive zone line with some space. And his shot goes into the glove of Keeler. Just over 5 minutes gone in the third. Let's take another look at that hit. Moyer ran in front and bang with Anderson. We've seen a couple really nice open ice hits. What's so important is that they're legal. They're not high, and they're right through the chest, right to the stomach area. That's how you won't get a ref to put his arm up or her. Playing by the rules, and that's what Desert Vista's trying to do today, especially after their game last week against Centennial, taking 9 penalties. That's what really made the coaching staff not happy after their loss. It's, the first game, you don't want to overreact as Pesek picks up the puck across the line. Pesek near side circle, drags, tried to put it in front. It came in after a few deflections, but Keeler just kicked it away. Back to the blue line. Green with a few nice moves past Samantha. Green down to the goal line, puts it across, and they score. What a play! Tie game, Pesek, hat-trick, 4-4. What can you say? E.J. Green, the captain, feeding Pesek. They go cross ice. He came down to the goal line, and what kind of angle did he have? Pesek on the far side, whips it in the back of the net, and we're tied at 4. Pesek with his 3rd goal of the night. Green gets the assist. We're tied one more time. Here's Green for Horizon. They're looking to capitalize on the momentum. Picked off by Santino Lane. He already has 3 points today. What a game we got here on Sunday night. This is only game 1 of our 2 for our doubleheader here. Our second game is Cole is a big hit neutral ice against Levesque. And we're going to get a penalty. 3rd penalty against DV. It'll quickly be a roughing. Let's get the call. Cole to the box. Big loss for DV. He plays a lot of penalty kill time. And roughing is the call. So another penalty against the Thunder. That's their 3rd of the day. Horizon hasn't taken a penalty yet. Anyways, I was mentioning DV taking 9 penalties last week. And it wasn't that they just took 9 and it's going to happen. Hey, you trip someone up on a breakaway, you save a goal. What really didn't make the Thunder coaching staff happy is that they were mostly away from the play, mostly preventable, was the message. Power play for Horizon. 8:45 to go in the 3rd of a tie game. Face-off win by the Huskies. Pesek to Green at the blue line, across for Hoffman. Near side circle. Back to the blue, Pesek on the near side. He walks to the middle, backhands it to Hoffman, near side circle. Hoffman spins with it. 15 seconds gone in the Cole penalty for roughing against Levesque. Hoffman, Pesek, caught up in his skates. DV going back the other way. 3-on-1 short-handed, led by Lane. Green, the only man back for Horizon, and a really good play by E.J. Green. Now Horizon with numbers the other way. On the power play, it's Pesek. Near side circle. Pesek to the corner. Oh, what a stop by Keeler. Pesek put it in front. It looked like Hoffman on the far side, but Keeler stops it. Let's get another look. Pesek across, and what a glove by Keeler, stopping Hoffman from making it a 5-4 Horizon lead. That's a big stop. Keep that one in mind if DV takes the lead and kills this penalty as well. Timeout for the Huskies. They're going to go over their power play at 1:21 to go in the power play. 8:03 to go in the 3rd period of a 4-4 game. We'll be right back. All right, Horizon took their timeout. They went over their strategy, and now they're ready to go. They get their big boys back on the ice. Pesic, Hoffman, Green, Moyer, and Mucha. Their 5-man unit on the power play that has 1:21 to work with, 8:03 to go in the third period. Officials talking with head coach Andrew Lillard. Going to figure out what is being discussed. He's got his big boys on the ice, his top players. Hold his timeout. And that conversation is over. We're ready to go. Face-off won by the Huskies. It's Green at the top. Green had the assist on the game-time goal by Pesic. Green cuts to the slot, cleared away by Quillinan. Max Quillinan with a big clear after Green got his stick lifted at the top of the zone and lost the puck. Mucha to Pesic. He's got 3 goals already today. Green will hold at the top. Pressured by Wynn. Green shoots. He went wide of the glove side. Keeler dives back and gets the cover. 41 seconds to go in the power play. Cole is still in the box for roughing, and I don't think a timeout hurts anybody in terms of getting a little rest, but maybe for Jaden Cole, he's got to sit in that box for a little longer than the usual 2 minutes because of the timeout. Win on the draw, lost it to Hoffman, picked up by Brandt, shorthanded breakaway. AJ Brandt for DV, saved by Argovitz. What a stop by the sophomore goalie for Horizon on the shorthanded chance for the Thunder. Here come back the Huskies the other way. Hoffman on the near side, circles back. Pushed to the boards by Kim. Anderson goes far side wall. Pesic keeps it in with his backhand. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Pesic, far side circle, puts it down low. Trying to put it across, and Mucha couldn't put it home as it bounced in front, and Keeler got from his right to his left. Let's take another look at that one. Between the breakaway, Brandt had it all to his own. Moving in on Argovitz, took this shot, and Argovitz makes a really nice stop. That could have turned this game upside down again, which it feels like it already has turned upside down a couple times today. From 3-1 Horizon to 4-3 DV, and now 4-4. Under 7 minutes to go. Jaden Cole is out of the box. We're back to even strength. DV now 2 for 3 on the penalty kill. Here's EJ Green across the line over to Pesic. Pesic couldn't get the shot away. Good work by Wetzel. Picked off by Kim. Long pass, stretch pass looking for Kahn. Will it have enough for icing? No. Kahn got there first, laid a hit in the process. Now Ensley couldn't pick it up. Here's Pesic again. Pesic and Hoffman. Cuts to the middle. Pesic with room. Pesic shoots. He scores! Number 4 makes it 5-4 Horizon. This kid's just on another level. Orion Pesic, his 4th goal of the day. Cuts to the middle, goes high glove on Keeler, into the back of the net. The Huskies take the lead with 6:12 to go in the third. We'll see if they give any assists out, but 4 goals for Pesic. Forget a hat trick. He's going for number 4. Who knows, maybe number 5 in the future. 6 minutes to go. Horizon now back up a goal. Parcher and neutral ice on the near side. Tried to toss it in, hit the official in the process, and Kahn for Desert Vista goes far side in his own end. No assist given out. Wetzel for Desert Vista couldn't get it past Karcher in neutral ice. It goes back down to the Horizon defensive end. Gage Belt, the senior D, couldn't clear it. Quillinan gives it right back to him at the goal line. On the near side, Horizon clears it out with Llewellyn. Back to Case Wong. We're going to see a lot of Pesic. We're going to see a lot of Hoffman and Wong. And, well, if EJ Green's not out there for at least half the time, I'd be shocked. Ensley had a lot of speed in front of the Horizon bench and had to pull up as he came into a group of 3 Huskies. and they took it away from him. Wetzel takes a big hit from Karcher as he tried to enter the zone. Wetzel's been in a couple little, not skirmishes, but a few collisions here tonight. Long to Pesic, under 5 minutes now as he whips it in. Karcher on the forecheck with Quillinan in the DV near side corner. Back out to neutral and Pesic. 4 goals on the night. Will Hoffman with the other for Horizon. Karcher takes a big hit from Wynn in front of his own penalty box. Comes back out to Shapler. 4:30 to go. DV chasing one. Wynn knocks it past Pesic in neutral. Cleared in by Brandt. Back behind Argovitz. Brandt far side half wall. Centering pass, nobody home. Comes back out to Cole on the near side blue line. His shot, big block by Karcher. Kept into the Horizon defensive zone. Pesic's back down below the goal line with Shapler. Kicking for it, looking for it. It comes out of the pile and it's cleared out by Whelan to neutral. Gordy Anderson lost the puck, picked up by Estep. Estep shot and it went wide of the glove side. That would have been the knockout punch for the Huskies on a turnover from Gordy Anderson. He gets helped out by his other defenseman and his goaltender. Here's Jaden Cole entering the zone. He turns it over to Gross. He's going to have to hurry back. Here's Pesic again. Tague coming back for DV defensively. Pesic turns with it, keeps the puck. Centering pass picked off by Shapler, kept in the zone by Pesic. Near side circle. Back to the blue line, Gross. Pesic out of a crowd. Pesic got taken down hard by Shapler, and we're going to have a penalty. Shapler took down Pesic from behind. This is a kid who's been dealing with a couple injuries here and there through the seeding tournament, through preseason and summer skates. And he's got 4 goals tonight, and Shapler took him right down. He's slow to get up. He's shaking out his shoulders. And Shapler's going to the box. That's a big penalty for DV. 3:15 to go, and 2 of those minutes are going to have to be down a man. 4th penalty against the Thunder tonight, like we mentioned. No penalties against the Huskies. Tripping's the call against Shapler. So he's in the box. Power play for Horizon tonight. They're 1 for 3. They win the draw back to Pesic. Green plays catch with Pesic at the top. He gets it down deep to Hoffman at the goal line near side. Hoffman will circle the net. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd period. Horizon up 4, 5-4, and on the power play. Hoffman can't keep it in the zone. Everyone has to come back out to neutral. Pesic, nice backhand pass to Moyer, who cuts into the offensive end. Moyer circles the zone. Now at the far side circle. Horizon looking for one more. Also just looking to kill time. Not looking to give up any shorthanded breakaways like they did last time to A.J. Brandt. Drop pass for Green. Far side circle. Shot saved by Keeler as he pins his right arm to his chest and keeps the puck out with 2:27 to go. Horizon playing a lot to the outside. Not looking to give up, like you said, any opportunities the other way. 35 shots for each team. And a 5-4 game with Horizon in front. DV wins the draw, but their clearing attempt hits the netting. 2:23 to go in the 3rd, 109 in the power play for the Huskies. We will have another game tonight. Mountain Ridge and Basha Perry, I should say. The Bearcats and the Mountain Lions. DV wins the draw on their own end. Anderson backhands it out to neutral. Pesic picks it up. Got past Tague. Wetzel applying the pressure as well. DV stepping up. It goes off of Musha and to neutral. Bouncing puck across the logo. Stepping up is Green. He's the first man over. Dodges a check. Green shoots and hits the post. Green just inches away from putting this game away. Under 2 minutes to go. Horizon to the power play for 35 more seconds. Pesic at the top. To the slot. Green shot goes wide. Hoffman picks up the rebound in the corner. EJ Green walks the top over to Pescatore, far side circle. Fanned on the shot. Didn't get it back. DV clears it down. Desert Vista will be out of the box in 13 more seconds. Green picks it up, makes a few nice moves in neutral ice and across the line. EJ Green now to the far side circle. 1:15 to go in the third. 1 goal game. Horizon looking to hold on. We're back to even strength. Green still has it somehow. Green tried to pass it across, looking for Hoffman. It stays in the zone with Deej. Deej puts it in front. A lot of Huskies in the area. Keeler makes the stop. Under a minute now, 60 seconds. DV has to push. Here's Pescatore, couldn't get a shot away. Green keeps it in. Past Shapler. DV clears it all the way down. It'll be an icing. So they can't pull their goalie because the faceoff's coming back to their own end. Right behind that DVN, you have the whole Notre Dame Division I team watching. They play later against Centennial, a championship rematch. They'll be in the other rink, the Shane Doan rink. Notre Dame getting a good win yesterday against these Huskies, 8-3. Timeout for DV, 5-4. All right, here we go. Last minute of action, 48 seconds to be exact. 5-4 Horizon in front, and they have an offensive zone draw here in the third period. Hoffman pushes off the draw. Quillen will backhands it to the near side. Wetzel gets on it. They're going to have to try to pull Keeler as soon as possible. Green in neutral ice does a nice job of getting past 2 checks. 35 seconds now. Long shoots, and it goes wide. Anderson picks it up with 30. Behind his own net, DV has to go the full length of the ice. Ensley in neutral. Ensley across the blue line. Ensley with a good bounce. Ensley to the net, and he scores! Desert Vista ties it with 22 seconds to go. A fortuitous bounce. Ensley went through 1. He went through 2 Huskies, and we are tied. He went through a crowd, somehow kept the puck on his stick, and went high glove on Argovitz to tie us up at 5. What a game we've had tonight. Kyle Ensley, the senior, he has a knack for scoring the big goals. That's a big one. 20 seconds to go now. Any more fireworks? With 15, Anderson goes across. Wetzel gets hit. Pescatore can't pick it up. Hoffman does for Horizon with 8. One more try for the Huskies. Anderson knocks it out. Green steps up with 3, with 2. One last try over the con with 1, but he can't get a shot away. That shot by Ensley would have been after the whistle. It would not have counted. What a game we had tonight. A 5-5 tie. Desert Vista and Horizon. Let's go through the scoring. 2-1 Horizon after 1. Horizon went up 3-1 at the start of the second. They seemed to be rolling, and then Desert Vista just turned it around. 3 straight goals. They took a 4-3 lead. Orion Pescatore with 2 straight goals. He had 4 tonight to make it 5-4 Horizon. And then Kyle Ensley with 22 seconds to go tied us up at 5, and that's where we stand. A great game of hockey, even played game, 37 shots for each team. And Desert Vista's got to feel, hey, we might be 0-1-1, but we are pretty fortunate to get out of this one with a tie considering how good Orion Pesic was, considering that they were down a goal with 20 seconds to go. Nevertheless, a 5-5 tie is the final. Horizon moves to 1-1-1. Desert Vista to 0-1-1. And we say goodnight. We'll be right back for Mountain Ridge and Basha for game number 2.